Hi everybody, it's Miss Emily back with Aiming High at Family Recovery Center. I am going to be talking to you guys for the next 4 weeks on different subjects that might help in your everyday life. This week we are going to be talking about dealing with stress. Stress is something that is familiar to many of us, if not all of us. Almost everyone experiences stress at some point in their lives. Today we will discuss what causes stress and discussing different study skills that may help prevent stress in our lives. So I'm going to ask you some words and I want you to see if you can remember what they mean or give me the definition. You can just bring out a piece of paper, write it down. So the first one is stress. What do you think stress is? The next one is stressor. The next one is distress. And the last one is eustress. So, let's go back to our first word. Stress. Stress is the body's reaction to changes or demands placed upon it. How many of us got those right? All right, here's the next one, stressor. Something that causes the stress response. Did we get that? All right, let's look for the next two. Distress. Bad or negative stress. I don't know if I knew that one. This is the last one. This one's probably hard. Eustress. Good or positive stress. So now, I'm going to ask you on the same piece of paper to copy down this chart. So we're going to do age, infant, children, high school, nope, that's middle school, high school, college student, and adults. And then in this column, we're going to list what stressors they have. I'm going to give you a few seconds to copy this down. Okay, so now in your charts, I want you to put in on the stressor side what you believe some of the stressors would be at those certain ages. So for infants, what stresses them out? My idea for an infant that is stressed is they may be teething or they're hungry and people don't understand them because they can't talk. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to fill that out, and when we come back, we'll continue with our lesson. Okay, did we finish? If not, you can always go back at the end of the lesson. So, what do you think the point is of doing our chart? Anyone? The point of this is to show that everyone, no matter if you're a wee baby or even our parents or even grandparents, have stress. So, since we are going to be facing stress from now until we are older, we need to learn how to cope with it. One of the best ways to cope with stress is to prevent it from occurring in the first place. So let's see how we can do this. One of the things that causes people stress is that they can never find enough time to do all the things that need to get done. Me, all the time. For students, that usually means not finding enough time to study or complete homework assignments, papers, or projects. There are two parts to successful time management. One part is to increase your spare time so you'll be able to complete more work. The second part is to organize your homework so you can be more efficient once you sit down to do it. So, one of the techniques used to manage time is to create a calendar. So, Miss Emily brought with her my handy dandy My Calendar, or I like to use it for all of my life skills. So, let's flip to October. I have all my things listed that are major events going on in October, but my calendar also breaks down to day by day. So, right there, I have scheduled to be at East Liverpool to videotape for 5th and 6th grade. You guys. So, how do you think a calendar will help you? Well, we all have assignments, right? Even our teachers sometimes do weekly calendars to show what you guys will be doing in class. Someone once said that the most valuable thing we have is time. While it is impossible to change the number of hours in a day, because we all wish we could, or the number of days in a week, who doesn't want an extra day on the weekend, or change the number of hours in a day or number of days in a week, we can use what time we have more efficiently. We can stop wasting the time we have, and by keeping a daily calendar, we can use our time more wisely. One of the worst stressors for students is school, taking tests, doing homework, or, my least favorite, writing papers. These things can cause a lot of you stress if you do well on them, but can also cause a lot of distress while you are worrying about them. So, some study skills and test-taking techniques. Assemble necessary books and materials. You want everything you need at your fingertips, so you don't have to keep getting up to find things. Eliminate all distractions. So, if you know, well, you can't see, but for Miss Emily to do her video today, I am in a room all by myself, so I have no distractions or no one talking over me while I'm recording. Let's get back set up there. Study one subject at a time. Don't jump, because you'll get all jumbled and you might be thinking about history in science class. Make notes about important facts. I am a big highlighter, but sometimes I over-highlight or I overly write notes. Writing down can help you remember them, but don't write too much. Repeat important points to yourself several times, or make note cards that you can carry around and review. That's Miss Emily's favorite. Plan ahead. Figure out beforehand how much time you will need to study for the exam. Again, when Miss Emily was in school, I always put major tests or events or papers all in my notebook, and I always planned ahead so I knew what was due when. And make sure you have enough time to complete homework for other classes. Pack any supplies you need and remember to include extra pencils, erasers, and pens. So when your teacher says always grab 2, maybe grab 3, just in case one breaks. Get a normal night's sleep the night before the test. I know we all like to stay up and play video games, or our favorite show doesn't come on till 10, but staying up late to study at the last minute is sure to cause stress. Trust me, Miss Emily did it. It's not fun. In addition, you'll be tired when you have to actually take the exam, that you won't be able to concentrate. Always eat a good breakfast or lunch before the test. Some people skip meals when they get stressed out. Not eating, however, will make you tired. You won't have enough energy to think straight when answering questions on the test. Do not talk about the test with the other students once you get there. If you need to, sit in a corner by yourself. Stress is contagious. If other students are stressed out, they make you feel more anxious than you need to. Take a deep breath. During a stressful situation, breathing becomes short and rapid. Deep breathing not only helps to keep your brain supplied with oxygen, it will also help you relax before your exam. Read the entire test before taking it. Then go back and prioritize the questions according to their importance to you and their point value. There are certain things people can do to prevent themselves from becoming stressed out. Learning how to study and take tests will help a person prevent unnecessary stress in their life. So, to sum up today's subject, stress will never go away. It just changes throughout our lifespan. Therefore, if young people like yourself develop positive ways to prevent and deal with stress, they will live healthier lives. So, this week, I would like you to focus on building your calendar. So, for this coming week, we are going to be in October. So, October 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and next week until we meet again on the 7th, I want you to fill out your own calendar. So, Thursday the 1st, let's see here. What does Miss Emily have? I have nothing. So, I don't have to write anything down, but maybe you have a spelling test to study for on Friday or chapters in a book to read. You'll write that on Thursday so you're prepared for Friday, okay? So, I want everyone to fill out their 7-day week to figure out what you need to study for, what plans you have this weekend, what homework you have, and that way we can build a system to use your time wisely. If you would like, you can turn that into your teacher, and your teacher can share that with me and to make sure that you are using your time wisely. So, this will be all for this week, and Miss Emily can't wait to see you all next week. Bye!